Stonebwoy has 11 nominations in this year's award. He's gunning for Artist of the Year, Record of the Year, Most Popular Song of the Year, Album of the Year, Songwriter of the Year, International Collaboration, Best Reggae and Dancehall Artist, Best Reggae and Dancehall Song, Best Music Video, Best Highlight Song, Best Afropop Song, Most Popular Song of the Year, Collaboration of the Year, Best Afrobeat Song, and Best Afropop Song. The guy, 11 nominations.
But he has worked for it. He deserves all the nominations.
The highest this year.
Yes.
Telesong Most Popular Song of the Year. We have Hosanna by Benzi Baniro, Ya Ya by Black Sherif, Scar by Jackie and JB, Victory by Joyce Blessing, Case Remix by Mr. Drew and Mopti, Monica, Kwame Eugene, Terminator, King Promise, Liquor, Kofi, Kitty, and featuring Stonebwoy, Asida Nasi, Good Sin, Only the Boy, Otan Sarkodie, and Into the Future, Stonebwoy, Telesong Most Popular Song of the Year. Who is most deserving?
I think King Promise deserved this.
All right, Terminator.
Yeah.
Nigeria took Nigeria by storm, took the UK by storm,
he deserved it.
Took the US by storm. Yeah.
He deserved this.
Took Asia by storm.
Yeah, he deserved it because it was most popular.
All right. A very warm welcome to the maiden edition of the Spill the Tea podcast series. And I'm Mystic Mike. I'll be doing this with
Ever Beautiful. I'm Masewa.
Yeah, you heard that right. Over here, we're going to digest, we're going to masticate the issues, touch on trending issues, and then zoom right into the actual topic for the day. And then we hope you also give us commentary via Twitter, via Facebook, via YouTube. What do we have again, Ama?
You have to follow us on all our social media platforms. Like, comment, and share your ideas and what you think.
That's right. We're going to touch on the first issue we have on our table. Seda Bosch, the Nigerian woman who says...
Is she a woman or a lady?
Well, she might be in her late 20s, 30s, so she's a grown woman.
Okay.
Yeah. So what is Seda saying? Seda Bosch is saying she's a beautiful lady, she's an attractive lady. Men out there, if you are interested in having her companionship, having her share her affections with you, you must be ready to part with 50,000 naira. That's about 5,000 cedis in Ghana, and that's about 300 and something dollars, United States dollars. So for her to show the respect you have for her, the affection you have for her, if you're going to send her money, it has to be in the region of 50K, nothing less.
So now is she selling her love?
Well, she says beauty is expensive. She has to buy creams, she has to smell good. So for her, you have to be in that bracket.
To me, do you know what? She's selling her body.
So she might as well be into hookup.
Yes, because what do you mean by they have to pay you because beauty is expensive? To pay you to date you, I need to pay you before I can date you. I even learned, she said, is it 2 days into the relationship, you have to start giving
paying.
Then that means you are selling your body.
Come on, say that. Come on, you can do better.
You're selling your body because okay, for instance, you come into my life, you start dating, you ask me out, I want to date you, I accept, then I tell you, okay, 2 days into the relationship, Mr. Man, you have to start paying me, you have to start giving me money because beauty is expensive.
You know what they say? Coco can only give what she has to her kid. I don't have 50K naira. I don't even have the 5,000 to send to you.
No, but in reality, you're selling your body.
I don't even have it. You know, so for me, I'll tell you, sorry, I don't have it. I'm not in that tax bracket. I can't afford it.
Yeah.
So, bye-bye. That's it.
If you're a woman and you're watching this and you agree with her, my dear, you're selling your body. Because it doesn't make sense. You are telling someone, a guy, to give you money because beauty is expensive. Please, your brother, does he give his girlfriend money because he's dating her? If no, if if your brother, I'll not even disrespect your father, if your brother can't afford the things you want another guy to afford, please don't go demanding for unnecessary things. Let me hear what
5,000. not 1,000 cities, not 500, not 2,000, not 3,000. That's somebody's full salary.
Not even
for working and going to work. I mean, 3,000 a whole 30 days. And because I told you I love you.
Yes.
Oh, how some girls? Mystic, could you send me something? I'm short. I'm low on funds. I can't. For the life of me, send you anything less than 5,000. Is that what Seda you are saying? But a bit of perspective. I did some checking around, and then according to what emerged, Seda might actually be responding to something tragic or painful that happened to her.
Oh, okay.
So she was with a guy
for
more than 5 years.
Okay.
You know, women, they hope it will lead to something permanent, long term. And then this guy says, I'm going to the village to visit my ailing mom. So Seda said, okay. I mean, so whilst supposedly going, Seda was even checking, messaging, hey, if it's Ghana, perhaps, or if it's Nigeria, perhaps Lagos, out of Lagos going. So maybe Onitsha, Owerri. Oh, my love, where are you now? No response. Tried calling, her calls will be cut. So for days, she couldn't reach this lover or man of hers. Weeks, she would do anything, the man would just cut it off.
Okay.
Eventually, it emerged that the so-called visit to the ailing mom
was to get married.
I
thought as much.
So since then, Seda must have told herself that I'm no longer going to be vulnerable. I'm no longer going to put myself in a position where my emotions, my heart, and everything will be ruptured. So, Seda, I understand how you might feel betrayed. I understand the anguish and the post-traumatic disorder that you might have encountered. But the thing I say is, I cannot pay for the sins of other men.
I was about to say that. I understand her. I understand her pain. How it feels to love someone for 5 good years and feel betrayed like that. I understand. But this is the thing. My dear, you can't take someone's anger or revenge on another person. An innocent soul. Just because someone did something to you doesn't mean your love should be on sale. What you are doing now, you are trying to sell your love. You mean your love is on sale? Because if you really want genuine love, you will not be demanding for money 2 days into the relationship. And let karma deal with whoever the guy is. Your true love will come to you. That doesn't mean you should sell yourself. Because what you are doing right now is selling yourself, selling your love. You shouldn't do that. She could do better. All
right, Amasewa. We'll wrap it up on Seda Bosch from Nigeria. We're going to zoom into our own TGMAs, the Telecel Ghana Music Awards. It used to be Vodafone Ghana Music Awards. And we are in the 25th edition. And 1st of June is the ultimate day. The celebrities, the musicians, the who is who of the Ghanaian entertainment scene is going to be there for us to crown eventually the artist of the year. And this year promises to be interesting, but let me take you through some of the nominees for the various categories. Let's do producer of the year. We are looking at Kwame Eugene, Liquid Beats, Kill Beats, MOG Beats, East Joe Beats, Beats Vampire. So, hey, what are you feeling? Some veterans in there, some newcomers in there, producer of the year. How are you feeling?
I don't want to be biased.
You have some friends in there?
I don't want to be biased. I don't want to mention it.
All right.
I don't say anything.
All right.
But I think MOG deserves it.
Okay. And under the year of review?
Yeah, because he has worked so hard. Even though Kwame Eugene
people don't know he's a producer.
Yeah, he's a producer.
In his own right.
He even produced Joyce Blessing's song.
So not only did he write for her,
I think
he produced the song.
He produced
the song as well. Okay.
Yes. So to be fair, Kwame Eugene has also worked hard.
So
everybody has.
So he's a solid contender for that position.
Yes. So to me, I'll say they've all worked hard. Let the best win.
All right. So we zoom into our next contention. Stonebwoy has 11 nominations in this year's award. He's gunning for Artist of the Year, Record of the Year, Most Popular Song of the Year, Album of the Year, Songwriter of the Year, International Collaboration, Best Reggae and Dancehall Artist, Best Reggae and Dancehall Song, Best Music Video, Best Highlight Song, Best Afropop Song, Most Popular Song of the Year, Collaboration of the Year, Best Afrobeat Song, and Best Afro-pop song. The guy 11 nominations,
but he has worked for it. He deserves all the nominations.
The highest this year.
Yes. Stonebwoy has
his
worked.
most fiercest contender on the Artist of the Year. King Promise has 5 nominations this year.
Yeah.
All right. So
I'm not sure it's only.
It's only 5 years.
No.
Nominations.
I mean, do you think it's only King Promise? Nasi is there. Nasi
of course. I mean, he's his fiercest contender in the Artist of the Year.
Yes.
All right. You know, Nasi, the gospel, it limits them a bit because you can't play shows in the nightclubs.
Yeah.
And what have you. But
wait, what did you say? When you go to the nightclubs, there are some songs.
But you know, the funny thing is the Stonebwoys and the others, they can come to the church and perform as well.
Yes.
So they are able to get the nightclub crowd, come to church, perform.
Yeah.
And but the church people, they are a bit scared. They can't go to the nightclub because they say, hey, you are backtracking, you are backsliding, you are whatever. But how are you feeling, Stonebwoy?
To me, Stonebwoy deserves all the nominations because Stonebwoy has worked. Like
the guy doesn't sleep. You see him in Ghana, he's in Jamaica. You see him in Ghana, he's in America. You see in Ghana, he's in the UK.
One time I was like, oh, Stonebwoy is performing in, was it UK or US? He was performing. The next day, Stonebwoy is in Ghana. I was like, does this guy sleep? So I saw a trending video online and he was sleeping. He was like,
yeah.
And he noticed the camera.
Yeah, so quickly he has to balance.
No, the man is tired.
So he catches sleep in transit.
Yes.
So when he's in the plane, then he catches his sleep.
Yes.
All right.
And not to mention, not to forget, he was also going to school. He was schooling.
Yeah. I think is it a UPSA?
No,
or is it Legon?
Gimpa.
It's Gimpa. Okay.
Yes.
All right.
He was schooling.
So he comes to class, he travels.
And I learned his course mate says he's involved in all the things. All the tests.
Hey, Stonebwoy, big ups to you.
Big ups.
Whatever happens, you've done some good work in the year under review. Whatever happens, now it's emerged that the edition where the gun was pulled on stage, where they had to be suspended eventually, is emerged via DJ Black. That edition's Artist of the Year should have been won by him. He was on the but unfortunately he lost. So he would have had 2 Artists of the Year wins already. But hey, if he's able to take it,
to me, he deserves it. He deserves to win. I'm not saying King Promise has not worked. King Promise has worked. But let's be real. Let's state facts. Stonebwoy has worked harder.
All right.
Because Stonebwoy has put in Ghana up there. I'm not saying the other nominees have not put in Ghana up there. No, that's not what I'm saying.
So he's been a good ambassador.
He has, because Stonebwoy has put in Ghana up there. Yes, people will say he has not filled the O2s, whatever, arena or whatever.
But that can come anytime.
Yes, he has not done this. He has not won Grammys. He has not. I understand that, but even Snoop Dogg has not won Grammys.
All
so
right.
What are you talking about?
Let's zoom into Amerado, a relatively new addition or newcomer to the Ghana Music Awards scheme, because he just came in, I think a year or 2 ago, where he got some wins. This year, he's gunning for the Best Hip Hop Artist, Best Rap Performance, Collaboration of the Year, Best Hip Hop Song, Best High Life Song, Most Popular Song of the Year. Amerado, how are you feeling? What are you saying?
I don't want to say anything.
All right, then let's move on.
That guy, I don't know. Now, is he a rapper or a singer?
Look, you must survive. You must survive in this industry.
I know.
Go and ask T-Flow. He was doing rap. His mama called him and said, hey, come over to the US.
Yes.
Come over, T-Flow. Yes. He's gone.
But I think I'm vibing with his music side more than his rap side. I'm not saying he's not good. He's good. Amerado is good. Okay. But I'm vibing with his music.
You're loving it. You can relate to it more. All right. Let's zone into the Songwriter of the Year. And over here we have Perez Music. We have Familia. We have DSL, Sarkodie, Aquabua, and Stonebwoy. Yeah. It's the Songwriter of the Year. Somebody who sees down pens.
I'm sorry to say this, but why is Kofi Kinata not there?
He himself expressed surprise He expressed surprise.
Why is
you know he's won it?
Yes.
He's won it, I think 3 times in a row.
Yes.
So in one of the interviews, he was like, hey, he doesn't want to talk much. But, but he was
Kofi,
surprised.
Kofi, I'll talk for you. Why is Kofi Kinata name not there?
But the songs that made it.
Yeah.
Perez Music, Kafo, Don't Cry. So let's look at the songs. Familiar, Not God, DSL, Truth, Sarkodie, Otan, Aquabua, Esichire, and then Stonebwoy featuring Angelique Kidjo, Manu G. So these are the songs in contention for Songwriter of the Year. For his international appeal, I might sway towards Manu G because of the borders, yes. the frontiers that Stonebwoy has pushed. So I think Manu G here stands,
And to me, if you understand Ewe, that song hits.
Yeah,
I'm getting emotion right
yeah.
now. That song hits. If you understand Ewe, you understand what he's trying to say. Like that song hits your soul.
And often people think Ewe is in Ghana only.
No.
But the Ewe language is spoken in Ghana, is spoken in Benin, is spoken in Togo, is spoken in parts of Nigeria, is spoken in parts of Cameroon.
Yeah.
So all of these people in these countries can enjoy Stonebwoy's Manu G song. Tennyson, most popular song of the year. We have Hosanna by Benzi Baniro, Ya Ya by Black Sherif, Scar by Jackie and JB, Victory by Joyce Blessing, Case Remix by Mr. Drew and Mopti, Monica, Kwame Eugene, Terminator, King Promise, Liquor, Kofi, Kitty, and featuring Stonebwoy, Asida Nasi, Good Sin, Only the Boy, Otan, Sarkodie, and Into the Future, Stonebwoy, Tell Us All, most popular song of the year. Who is most deserving?
I think King Promise deserved this.
All right, Terminator.
Yeah.
Nigeria took Nigeria by storm, took the UK by storm,
he deserved it.
Took the US by storm. Yeah.
He deserved this.
Took Asia by storm.
Yeah, he deserved it because it was most popular.
All right. No questions there.
Yeah.
We're moving on to the unsung. It was contested by Keza, Laptan, 7 Keys, and Kwesi Amewuga. This has been determined already. Kwesi Amewuga emerged the winner. So, hey, Amewuga, congratulations, son. It's been a long time coming, but hey, the recognition is coming now. So, hey, bless you, brother.
Yeah.
All right, now, so the next trending issue we're looking at, birthday wish list. Birthday wish list by Asantua, also known as Martina Dramina. Asantua, birth name Martina Dramina. She has here her GCB bank details. She has here her mobile money details.
That's what I'm waiting for, please.
Now, let's check out what's on this wish list that generated so much controversy, that split opinions in the middle. Some say, hey, that's a wish list. Allow the girl to breathe. Some people will say, God damn it, Asantua, we thought you were better than this.
Please, what's the list?
We thought you were better than this. iPhone 15 Pro Max. Money. Bouquet, money 3 times, Apple Watch Series 9, money 4 times, AirPod Max, original Huggies diaper size 3, original Pampers diaper size 3, money 5, perfume, and iPad Pro. Asantua, the TikTok star, says this is a wish list. All her loved ones, Muamodono, Munchirodo, Raufufro, she just back from the US, 1 month to 2 months now. Hey, if you love her, Madam, show her some love.
Madam, I remember you saying, she came out to make a video, right? Yeah. And she was like, I don't need your money. Yeah. I have money. Yeah. I can afford all those things. How many times did she mention the money, please?
5 times. 5 times.
If you have the money you're talking about, you mentioned it 5 times. Listen, Ghanaians, let's not be a hypocrite here. Let's state facts. Yes, there is wish list or whatever they call it, but that doesn't mean you should emphasize on it. Money 5 times, madam. Do you want people to call you broke? And one thing I don't like about Ghanaians is when we love someone, when the person is wrong, let's call spider. When the person is wrong, let's tell the person you are wrong. Let's stop sugarcoating things and being hypocrites. She was wrong for that. She was wrong for that because yes, you say everybody has their own wish list. You want your fans to your fans should celebrate you. Let it come from their heart. Let it come from their heart. Let them give to you from their heart. You don't have to make a list for them. No, come on, that was below. And Pampers, with the size. Pampers with the size. Madam, stop it. You are rich. You tell everybody you are rich. So I was expecting something different from you. Yeah, Gemini, I'm a Gemini. Geminis, we don't behave like that. Stop that.
Well, folks, Asantewaa, a bit of history to Asantewaa. She had a tough upbringing. In one of her interviews, she had it tough.
Yeah.
What to eat, where to lay was a problem.
Yeah.
So the husband coming into her life has been very God sent.
Yeah.
And that's why people were agitated when they saw her with her TikTok, performer, the guy in the swimming pool. Where people were like, "Hey,
that
come
was
on.
her manager."
Manager, huh? People were like, "Hey, this is becoming too much. Is this guy just performing, defined rules, or he's crossing the boundaries?"
Yeah.
Because they were concerned for the husband that, hey, we don't even get to see your husband.
Yeah.
And every day we are seeing you, this manager. But I think she listened, and that's came down.
Yeah.
That side came down a bit. So many did not know that she had even birthed. Many people don't know that Asantewaa had gone to the US supposedly, because I don't have any details to back that up. But apparently, she went to the US, birthed, and is back in Ghana. In the video, she said she wasn't begging, she wasn't poor, she wasn't hungry, she wasn't lacking, but she felt being a TikTok star, people loved her. Just as in the TikTok videos or TikTok live, they have tokens, flowers.
Yeah.
So all those things are dollars. People don't know this.
Yeah.
But if you sell a token, it's dollars. So at the end of a live broadcast, they can actually accumulate $100, $200, $1,000, depending on how many gifts people send. People don't know this. So she, being a TikTok star, equated it to this wish list that if you have some love to give, just help me with these things. To show love. So, but the problem is, Asantewaa, your husband works with a gold mine, a gold company. I think in the Obuasi or Takwa Enclave.
Yeah.
And the home pay, if anything is to go by these gold mining companies, should be good enough to cushion you. Mm-hmm. And from your earnings from TikTok, because you are quite part of the elite people from Ghana, who we know on TikTok and who should be making some good income. So the wish list, I contend, is not the issue. The issue, Asantewaa, is the content on the wish list. It isn't the wish list, because everybody can have a wish list. But to have certain items listed on the wish list is quite problematic. If it was just a phone, some phone dealer can say, hey, I have phones in my office, let me just give you one.
I love her, so
exactly. If it's just an iPad Pro, this guy just have many here. You bring me joy when I watch your videos. I love you. But
money 5 times with Pampers.
To mention money, stressing on money 5 times, Asantewaa, it isn't a good light. It doesn't shed a good light on your husband. It appears your husband isn't able to man the house and look after you well. So in future, darling Asantewaa, just be guarded with the content you put on your wish list. That's what we are saying. Of course, you're not a beggar.
Hates you.
If you go to the US to birth, going to the US to birth is expensive. Even American women complain about the cost of charges they have to pay in American hospitals. So for you to be able to do that shows you're of a certain earning level, or your husband is of a certain earning level.
That means you are rich.
Exactly.
Like you are very rich.
Yeah, so how can you go to the US, come back, and then have this wish list with some of the contentious items on it? So let's watch it, Asantewaa. Hey, folks, we're going to treat a key topic we have for you today, and the question is, can a person love 2 people at a time? Can a person love 2 people at a time? Hey, Asantewaa,
yes.
Have you ever loved 2 people at a time?
I love my dad and my mom.
Have you, beyond your mom and dad, have you had people you wanted to share your affections with?
I love my siblings.
Yeah, of course, family first. But beyond the family, what do you make of loving 2 people at a time? Is that humanly possible in the first place?
Yes, you can love 2 people at a time.
Okay. So what do you do about it? What do you do about it?
Me.
What do you do about it when you encounter such feelings? You see two people, maybe in a class, in a university class.
Yeah.
You see Ameuga, very brilliant chap, very sharp, ask questions in class.
Yeah.
He's able to even perform TA duties when the lecturer is not in.
Yeah.
Then you have Desmond, not so much keen on the academics, but fashionista, style, has the style, has the swag. You know, you can enjoy conversations with him. He's able to take you out. He can take you out, go for lunch in any of these bistros and cafes around. And you find that you are drawn to the brilliance of Ameuga, but you're also drawn to the social skill and the fashion sense of Desmond. What can a lady in this situation do?
A lady in this situation, you go for the one that treats you right.
All right.
Yes, you go for the one that treats you right, because you can see someone with a good fashion sense and the attitude of the person is dirty. It's dirty. And you can still see someone who doesn't really have a good fashion sense but have a good behavior and will treat you right. So to me, with this scenario, you should go in for someone who will treat you right, who respects you, who would love you. So yeah, you go in for the person who treats you right, not for the looks.
I think it's humanly possible to
love someone,
two people at a time. Many of us, it's happened to us.
Wait, let me ask you.
Yeah. Many
That's happened to you before?
No, I'm saying many of us, it's happened to us right from primary school, GSS, SS, to the university.
Crash.
Well, yeah, but it's loving two people at a time because we tend to be drawn to different things.
Yeah.
That's one thing I've found, about life. Even with our parents, we are drawn to certain qualities of our mom and drawn to the other qualities of our dad. So it's entirely possible to love two people at a time.
Yeah.
And then often, I think it's the transparency that does not come that causes the trouble. If you are in an affectionate relationship with someone and you encounter another person that you are so smitten by, I think except for marriage, if it's not marriage, we should be open to have these discussions with our partners, even in marriage, because married people have met people that they're falling for and were ready to leave their marriages.
Yeah.
It's happened many times. It's not out of the norm at all. It actually happens more than we would love to admit.
Yes. They fall out of love with their partner.
So people go to church and they meet a man in church and like, where have you been?
Yeah.
Where have you been? And I know we give men a hard time when men say, I wish I had met you earlier. People say, he just wants to get into your drawers. But sometimes it holds water. Sometimes it's very true because you meet someone and you're like, where were you all my life?
Yeah.
Because like a jigsaw puzzle, they just fit into your rubrics.
Yeah.
And you are like, and you feel you cannot even continue living without this person being involved. So on the issue of if you can love two people at a time, it is entirely possible, and it's happening more than we care to admit that we can share affections for two people. And I think that the only issue is honesty. You must be able to sit down and have discussions with people you are involved with. If you've gone out and met people that have changed your world, your worldview, you should be able to have a discussion at dinner with your current partner and say, woo, I must say, well, could you believe it? I went out to the library today, I went out to the mall today, I met someone, and my life has never been the same.
Me, it's not easy uttering that truth out because sometimes you don't know how your partner is going to take it. Because, for instance, you've gone out and you've met someone who makes your life meaningful. And later, you realize okay, I really, really like this person. I'm really attracted to this person. How are you going to voice it out to your partner that I've fallen out of love with you?
No, it isn't necessarily a falling out of love with you, because you still love him or her.
Yeah.
It's just that there's an addition, because it's two people at a time.
Okay, so
you've not fallen out.
So
you see, the problem that arises is that you keep the current partner in the dark, and yet you do everything else with the other.
Okay.
You've slept, you've been intimate, you've pounded, you've been pounded, you've done everything. So what then?
Wait. Was the pounding necessary?
Of course, if you are intimate, what do? We pound. It's either you pound or you are pounded.
I don't pound.
What do you do?
I grind.
Mamma mia! All right, now, folks. So because that's the issue.
Okay,
because
I get to
if
your
partner
point now.
Your partner's in the dark. Oh, holy, everything is perfect, and yet you are engaged in extracurricular activities.
Okay, with that means you have to sit your partner down and tell your partner.
Because of course, no sane person is not going to meet someone at the mall or a cafe and then run coming home. Hey, Akosia, nipa mission, and then no, you're going to observe and then want to see if what you are feeling is even real.
Yeah, but you know the problem with our society right now. I feel like when you voice out, you tell your partner, see, I've found someone new I love. You tell your partner this, and your partner is like, okay, no, I don't want it. I can't be with you. I can't share. And your partner moves on out of your life, and you marry this person. The online in-laws
will come in.
For example, this Peter Dochi's son.
What's his name?
May and the online, see, sometimes I feel sorry for, is it Judith, if I got the name right? I feel sorry for her because you go online and the way people are bashing her, cursing her, to the extent that people take it to the extra mile of cursing the innocent kids. A small baby, 2-year-old, 1-year-old, they are cursing the baby. And sometimes I feel sad. And with Peter P Square, recently, I learned his wife was the one that filed for the divorce. But still, people are attacking the new lady he has gone in for. Is it Ifunanya?
Yeah. I don't know. I
don't know if I got the name right. But now people are attacking her. And
for being a homebreaker.
And this lady came out and she was like, listen, I wasn't even in the picture.
The marriage was done.
Yes. So I think the reason why people
keep to themselves
is because of how their partner is going to take it and how the online in-laws,
the gang,
will take it. So yes, someone can love two people at a time. I think I have loved two people at a time and I had to let go. But I made the wrong decision.
But you see, I even think that you can love two people at the same time and then have a common ground in you being in a healthy relationship, all three of you.
No.
Because that injunction with people is the Christian injunction of one man, one wife. If that was not there for Christians, they could equally have two partners. Because the traditionalists don't have that injunction. The Muslim does not have that injunction. You understand? So in our society, it is the Christians whose injunction we tend to think is a law, is a norm, but it isn't.
I'm not cutting you. I've said this and I'll say it again. I know the Christians will judge me for this, but did they even know that Moses that took the Israelites to the promised land had two wives?
Well, the pastors certainly don't preach on that.
They don't know this.
They don't preach on that.
A lot of prophets in the Bible had two wives.
So I'm
not glorifying two wives, no.
If you carry the Christian banner, then they are forced to limit their options to one. But even that is only official. So officially, I have one wife, but then they have girlfriends, they have concubines, they have mistresses. Because ask yourself, all these notable men with deep pockets, they identify as Christians.
And now I learned the married women are even cheating the most.
They identify as Christians and yet have mistresses, girlfriends, concubines, and co-menenes. So it is just the Christian injunction that is forcing them to, because other than that, a traditionalist can meet Yasewa, love her, tell her, hey, I'm a Yasewa, manage your home, wow, and then go and meet Jibodi and tell Jibodi, and what the traditional system demands is that both Yasewa and Jibodi are in the known.
Yeah.
So the man says, Yasewa, this is Jibodi, Yasewa. And so the first one, or the elderly or the leading one, will say, welcome the younger one to our family. So then the first wife or the first woman is informed, so that together we build our homes. So the Muslim too, the same thing. They are injuncted on 4.
Yeah. So
for them, they have 1, 2, 3, 4. It is on the 4th that they are injuncted to not be able to go beyond. So I think being able to love 2 at a time is entirely possible. And apart from the Christian injunction, you can develop a common ground, a healthy relationship with 3 or with all those involved in the triangle. It's very possible. And I think some have already done it.
Today I'm going to be a hypocrite.
Okay.
I've said it on different platforms that I don't mind being a second wife.
Okay.
I've said it. But today...
You are retracting.
Yeah, I am. Because first, I thought I was born into a polygamy family.
Polygamous.
Yes, polygamous family. That's what I was thinking. But it was recently that my dad sat me down to educate me about our family history. He was like, I shouldn't be saying this, but I have to. He was like, he didn't marry all his 3 wives at a go. His first wife cheated on him and he
let her go.
Yes. Second wife died. Third wife, that's my mom, also died before he went in for...
So one at a time?
Yes.
One at a time?
Yes. So it wasn't like... And I didn't even know that
history.
That history. But what I knew was, I knew there were... the first wife's kids are my half siblings. But the second wife's kids, I didn't know till my mom died. Because my mom took care of them as one
entity.
Yes. So to me, I thought...
We were all one.
We were all one till we lost my mom before
you have to write the poster and things.
No, the poster, it was still one. Okay. But till my aunties came in and they were talking and I realized so my step-sibling. So my dad, it was recently my dad sat me down and told me all this, and he was like, listen, you can, my sister, I have a sister who is married to a Muslim and she's a second, third wife, yes. But my dad told me, you are my last born. If you want to be a second wife, that's you. But that's not what I wish
want for you.
For you. That's not what I want for you. I want you to be the only wife. So I'm a hypocrite. I have accepted it. Today, I can't be a second wife. Right. I want to be the only wife.
All right. Very well noted.
Yes.
Very well noted. So, hey, that's a public service announcement.
Yes.
If you had watched that previous episode on another platform and you were like, oh, I'll make Amasawa a second wife. Now you can't.
No, I can't be.
Now you can't. No. So, folks, don't forget to comment, to share your thoughts on our various platforms, the Spill the Tea podcast series on Twitter, on YouTube, on Spotify, on Facebook, on Instagram.
TikTok,
share your thoughts. Let us know what you are thinking, and we'll keep the conversation going.
And please, if you have an issue you want us to discuss, okay,
put it on.
You can put it on, but if you don't want everybody to see DM us.
All right,
you can DM us on Spill the Tea or individual handles, and we will discuss it.
All right, folks. Hey, sponsors, water companies, beverage companies, cake companies, whiskey companies, wine companies, all the companies, you're welcome on Spill the Tea podcast series.
To sponsor.
Bring your products, bring some money. Let's make this great together, because this program is going to go places. We're going to cross boundaries, and don't wait till you say, had I known, it will be too late. All right, folks, the maiden edition of the Spill the Tea podcast series. This is it. With my good self, Mystic Mike, and
the ever beautiful I'm a sewa.
And as we promised, we've digested,
Yes.
we've masticated, and we've chewed on the issues.
Yeah.
So we'll see you again. It's Tatai for now.
Bye.